Hey guys, Pluto here with another interview, this time with a new face of Fnatic, Reckkless, their AD carry. Hey guys, like it's just so meek, he's so humble, just saying hello. Now, as I said, being the new face of Fnatic, or the new member, really, the face is all you guys, together. You've only been with the team for like 2 weeks before DreamHack, correct?
Yes, I joined the team 2 weeks before DreamHack, and it was pretty much all about playing DreamHack with them. And after we performed so good, I kept on playing after as well.
And by performing good, you mean you won the tournament against CLGU in the grand finals. How did that feel?
Probably one of the best feelings I've ever had. I never expected it when we played DreamHack. I was like, maybe we go through group stages, hopefully, and get something going on the semis, but never to win it. I never expected that.
Now, how exactly did you come to your current position at Fnatic? Did they approach you, or did you approach them?
I actually approached them 2 weeks before DreamHack, because I knew Yellowstar had some problems with in real life stuff. So I really wanted to go to DreamHack and play the tournament. I played it at DreamHack Summer with a mix, and I know mixes are like, you can cheese enemy teams pretty hard, but it's not really, you can't go that far. Against good teams, you will get stomped on. Yeah. So I wanted to play with a really good team, and I asked Fnatic, and they said, okay, so that's pretty much it.
So, I mean, what is your background with League of Legends? Is this your first professional team, your first few LANs? Are you kind of just a solo queue player that just has an affinity for the AD carries, or how does that work out?
Like, I've always been pretty young. Now I just turned 16, and for events like IM Cologne, like Gamescom, you needed to be 16, and then I was 15. So I was playing with SK a lot, I was playing with Mouse Sports, and even Fnatic before that, but I never were able to go to events like Gamescom, ECC Poland. So I was pretty much just solo queue all over.
Well, with Season 3 coming up, there is that age limit, of course. You need to be 17, so that seems to be off your radar because you obviously can't compete in it. Does it feel to you like IPL5 in the big upcoming tournaments before Season 3 kind of are your Season 3, like they're the big matches to you, so you're going to take them as seriously and as professionally as possible?
I have IPL5, I had DreamHack, I have IPL5, and I have Thor Open in Stockholm, which is a pretty small tournament, and IM Cologne in December. That's the 4 events I have for about 1 whole year, so I'm going to do my best at all those 4 and try to get a fan base and show my face around the world. So.
Well, if you haven't a fan base already, then I guarantee you're going to get one now after your defeat of TPA just now. Season 2 World Championships, Fnatic, Season 1 World Champions. 2 heavyweights going up against each other, and you being the newest member of the team. How did that feel? I can only imagine the butterflies.
I was pretty nervous for the first game, but it's like I'm pretty unknown, so I don't have that much pressure to perform really good, because it's like I can play bad and it's not going to be that much of a deal, but if I play good, it's going to be pretty like, who is this guy? He's performing so good.
So you have the X factor pretty much. That's interesting. Now, obviously, you guys are playing phenomenally. You beat Blaze, you beat TPA. Your only defeat so far was at the hands of WE, World Elite. And you were telling me before that there were some really amazing plays by Wei Xiao in that game that kind of just took you by surprise. What exactly happened in those games against WE?
Against WE, we played Vayne Nunu bottom against Corki Sona, and that means we have no sustain at all as Vayne Nunu, and they have a lot of poke as Corki Sona. So what they did was stand behind our minions and poke us all the time. I was trying to go for XP, and only XP is pretty bad because you want the gold, but I didn't expect Wei Xiao to know that he should do that. It's kind of an unknown mechanic, but he knew what to do, and he did it really, really good. So I was like 100 CS behind, and he pretty much won the game alone. So I was really impressed by his play.
Completely took you by surprise, I guess. Now, about the TPA games, you played Vayne, and that has been pretty much your favorite champion. I mean, we saw you play at DreamHack. We've seen you play it almost every game here so far. Have you?
Except one. I played Ezreal.
Except one game where you played Ezreal. Well, obviously, Vayne is your character of choice. Now, is that something that you yourself brought to the team whenever you joined? You said, hey, my favorite champion is Vayne. Let's see what we can do with this. Or is the team more centric about Vayne being a super late game hyper carry that they wanted you to play her to get to that late game stage and clean up the entire crew?
I pretty much came in with the idea of late game carries because I've always preferred playing that because I like to be able to 1 versus 9 everyone in the like 40-minute mark.
Just kill your own team too.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. Yeah.
So it was pretty much my own idea, and I have a couple of champions I like. But Vayne has always been my favorite champion because of the mobility and the different plays you can do with the invisibility of the Q. So I always liked Vayne very much.
And I know that's not the only one. We also have some secret AD carries on the list, but we're not going to get into that. You told me them, and it sounds like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. But you also have some interesting picks against TPA as well. Kha'Zix, and I mean, Katarina, it's like Reset City. You know, how exactly did that work out against the TF mid of Toys?
The thing was we had Blitzcrank, and Blitzcrank is really good of catching someone. And if you catch someone, their team will want to help him. That's just like you don't even think about it, but you will always go try to help him. So we get a reset of the first guy we hook. With Kha'Zix and Katarina, they just keep going all the time. So that was pretty much our idea of the game. And with me in the back with the Vayne, so.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're nothing to be scoffed at. Yeah, it sounds like you guys were living and dying by the reset at that point, which is awesome. And your thought, we've been speaking before the interview, your thoughts of you get the Blitzcrank in, you get all the resets you need, you wipe out the enemy team, is an interesting mindset because I feel like from talking to you, Fnatic is really good about, you guys are not only playing your own best game, but you're also taking advantage of the enemy team's worst game. Meaning they have a weak bot lane, you guys are going to crush that. They have weak mid, you're going to crush that. Like, you're not just concerned about yourself, you're also concerned about the other team. Is that just something that's empirical to kind of Fnatic's play style? Did you bring it to the team, or who exactly brought up the strategy of just, you know, kind of hitting the enemy team's Achilles heel to get a good advantage?
I think it was an idea of everyone because you don't think about it, but no, I think no one does. Like everyone focuses on their own play and don't think about others. But if you focus on others' play, you're gonna get better by yourself. So if you know maybe they play a bad mid lane, you should go like 3 people mid and just try to make him do mistakes and we win out of that. Or instead of just going standard and hope you play good. I think that's a better idea, but not many teams know it.
Okay, well, how do you guys exactly accomplish that? Is it just hours of watching footage and VODs and stuff like that, and you guys sit at like a big whiteboard and you say, this guy's really bad, let's X him out and strategize like that? Or how exactly does Fnatic kind of strategize? Unless it's a secret, I don't want to give away any secrets.
We pretty much watch the games of the enemy team and we see what they do at what point and what they do bad, and we try to take advantage of that point and when they do the things bad. So it's pretty much all about that.
Awesome. Well, I know you guys have a lot of tournaments still left to play. I believe you guys are in the semifinals now. You will play the winner of the CLGNA versus CurseU game, which is actually game 3 right now. I'm not quite sure of the result just yet. But who would you rather face out of those games? You know you guys have played CurseU. I believe you knocked them out of DreamHack, correct?
Yes, we won against them the first game in the group, and that pretty much set them behind and with the bad mentality, so they went out already in the group.
So do you, you already have a history with them, you played them, you've probably studied them, you know those weaknesses that you guys like to exploit. So going against CurseU, would it just be kind of a wipe and you guys don't really care and you guys would just stomp them? Or would you rather go against CLGNA and have maybe a tighter match, a tighter show?
I think it's 50-50. Either we go against CurseU, who knows us as well, so it's going to be a tough mindset game, or we go against CLGNA, who barely knows us and we barely know them that much. So it's going to be all about doing cheesy stuff and stuff that's not expected. But personally, I would prefer CurseU because of our record against them.
Awesome. Well, you know, I hope you get whoever you want to play against. I'd love to give you a chance to give any shout-outs, sponsors, Twitter, family, friends, anything.
I would like to give a shout-out to my family for letting me go here, and my school for letting me take the time off.
You're skipping school right now?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We've got so many truants running about. It's crazy.
And my friends at home who's supporting me and sitting up right now from Europe and watching. And also Fnatic for taking me into the team and giving me the chance to explore the world.
Explore the world indeed. I hope you have a long and storied career after here. Still young, 16 years old. Won't be in Season 3, but I think Season 4 we'll probably see you once or twice.
Yes.
But again, stay tuned. We have TSM versus Zubu Blaze coming up on the main stage here at IPL5 at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. More League of Legends, let me find that word. League of Legends action coming your way. Stay tuned.